Hello everyone, welcome back to FTRL. It's performance night again, and we are at United States of America for round 6 of the performance championship. It's very close at the top of the championship. In fact, it's very close all the way down to about 7th place, but we'll cover all that. Tonight in the commentary booth with me, the usual twosome of Dan, Rich T Gaming and Shrimpy. Alright guys.
Hello.
Yeah, so looks like a very bright. Well, I don't know if that's bright, but it looks bright on the pit, but the sky looks a bit dark. I don't know. Maybe that's just my TV screen.
Or is that wishful thinking?
Oh, I always want it to rain.
I've noticed that.
It will rain at some point. It always does.
Yeah. So America hasn't always featured on the FTRL calendars as such. I can't remember it being on the. I mean, it wasn't in the last season's normal divisions.
No.
We haven't always covered performance in a streaming capacity, so it's quite a rare occurrence to see occurrence to see this track. Whatever. What do you guys think of it?
An interesting track. Each sector completely differs from the last.
Yeah, that's I agree with that actually. Dan?
I mean, I love Kimi Räikkönen, so he got his win for the first time in like 4 years here. So
yeah, and was it this track or a different track where he got pole position? The radio said to him, "Well done, Kimi, you got pole position," and he just said, "Thank you."
I don't. Monza on his world
Monza.
record.
That was it.
Fastest ever lap.
Yeah, and I think he had a similar reaction in America.
Yeah, he swore and said, "F him finally."
Cool, in typical Kimi fashion.
But yeah, other than that, this track it's a test of not just the track limits, but your own limits. So, you know, you can get a penalty and validate your lap easily, or you can ease around and make sure you hit the apexes. But with that, you are running a risk of getting an invalidation or a warning, like Tell or Hammer Time has just got, I believe.
Yeah, penalties will be a huge thing tonight. I was thinking about this earlier on today, actually. I think people used to think, coming to a track like America, that, oh god, I don't want to go there because I'll get penalties. But I think now people are starting to think, do you know what, if I stay away from penalties, I'll get positions.
Yeah.
I think there's been a shift in the way people think. I don't know if that's just me, but
There's definitely a group of drivers, especially tonight, that very rarely pick up penalties on any track. So, for an example of this is Blue Flag. He doesn't pick up many, and he reaps the rewards when it comes to the checkered flag. So, it's always exciting, especially when there's seconds between drivers, and then positions can change.
yeah, well, the first time is going to be set by our championship leader, and that's a 134.1 by Panda in the Sauber on the softs. So yeah.
Measure Panda 136.8. I reckon he'll be going around again. She is. Oh, just got the reward there.
Any drivers that you guys want to talk about tonight? Anyone that you think perhaps could improve a bit more, or are you just kind of having a good performance season?
Yeah, obviously Will, Panda.
No one I can really think of.
Well, Remco shows his hand early with his ultra soft time.
I'm gonna say Aaron, to be honest.
Okay.
Despite his misfortune last week, Don't know. He just seems to go about his business in the car, and he did say his objective was to just gain little points on Panda at every opportunity, and set himself a goal, and he's going with it. He's
Well,
about 10. I'll get the standings up now, actually.
I was just going to say, yeah, the standings, Panda's on 53 and Aaron's on 43. Both of them didn't score any points last week. And then if you go from second all the way down to 7th, there's not much in it. So Aaron 43, Chicken Guy 42, Dutch 42, Pre-11 41, CJ Payne 41, Panini 40. So it's all to play for. We could see a massive change in the standings tonight.
We are without 4th, 5th and 6th tonight. Dutch, Preheed and CJ. But Panini has a good chance of getting some points at the end, moving past her. Are there any drivers that you want to talk about, Rovers?
Maybe a good chance for Chicken Guy, perhaps? With the top two not scoring last week, maybe there's something in the air with those two. Don't know. Just merely suggesting. And he's in 3rd in the championship. He's still in the pit, so he just doesn't DNF. Normally, always scores points. So, well, no, I said it before, and he didn't DNF. So,
Yeah, I know what you're like, Rovers. Yeah. You do like to jinx a couple of people.
Yes.
I remember that infamous commentary at Baku, and you did say there was no DNFs in that. That race went on to then decide the title.
Yes.
Not saying that was your fault, but...
But you're saying it's my fault?
You definitely did something. Probably another driver to bring up is Blue Flag. He hasn't had that much luck this season in any division, to be honest. But this Red Bull, good chance of winning, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Blue Flag, he's improving on what already good racecraft he has. He's a stubborn sod to get past, and a Red Bull around America through those S's. He's actually aborting that lap.
Yeah, a lot of these lads haven't had a lot of time to practice.
Now then,
goes out on another set of ultras.
Actually, I do want to talk about a driver. I want to talk about Katamis. Now, I remember Katamis as being very quick, always seemed to finish, score points. I don't know if it's this game or he recently had a I don't know if he had to buy a new PlayStation or got his current one fixed, but he was basically 2 months without a PlayStation, and I don't know if that's had an effect on his pace, but he just can't seem to finish a race, or if he does, it's well outside the points. I mean, we all lapped him on Monday, which is, I would never have thought that would happen. Obviously, Monday being the equal performance league, but he's second, so.
I mean, with the performance league, it's kind of a second chance. That's what I look at it like. If you have a bad race on the Monday or Tuesday, you've got an opportunity to have a decent race. You might have a quick car, for example. Simon and Camis haven't really had respectfully, haven't had the best luck in their leagues, and they're both in the Red Bull, and there's opportunity for them both to have a good race tonight and maybe even go on to the podium.
Yeah, well, he's done his time on the super softs, so although he's 8/10ths behind Remco, he does have a tyre advantage. It's obviously a bit early in the qualifying, but
how common is rain in America?
I think I've seen it once in the league race, but we're going back maybe before this game, so don't know. Like, I suppose it's not as common as somewhere like Britain or Belgium.
Yeah. I mean, Texas is a relatively warm place, isn't it, in America?
Yeah, very very warm. Oh, Tim 12 is coming round. Oh, he's had a bit of a moment there. He still goes sixth.
Flex it's on the lap, on the softs, in the final sector.
Oh, and he's in a very busy part of the track.
This part which he's on, this flat out big right hander, all tyre temperatures can skyrocket.
That's another thing, yeah. We haven't spoke about that. Apparently tyre temperatures are a thing around here. He goes ninth.
I mean,
Oh, Willie
Stunned?
Tix. So Willie Tix has had a spin. I had literally just clicked on him to see him spin like halfway through that. And I think he's retiring. I don't know what his car's doing. That's testing the steering there, I think.
Yeah, just make sure it's working. Did he save it or?
No, he was planted headfirst into the wall on the. It looked like the pit straight, I think it was. But
Oh, right.
I didn't click off him though, and it's gone to a different driver. So yeah, it won't let me. Something not quite right there.
On Willie Six.
Yeah, because I'm trying to click him with the the L2 button, and it's well, he's back in the pits.
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe just a huge desync, and we were seeing something that actually didn't happen, but I don't know.
Only hope.
Well, he's saying on the. Actually, I haven't said anything about the stream comments. Pagani was saying he was going to be getting out of the pits late. I think he actually said that a bit earlier, so that kind of is sorted now. City Posh Blues said prediction: Quali, Remco, Willie Tix, and Cress. Remco, Willie Tix. Well, he's got one of them, and Willie Tix says, "I'm in the pits. Went slowly into the pits." Okay, maybe we. Oh, Pagani has retired.
Not sure if that was on purpose or not.
This quali seemed to take quite a while. I keep looking at time thinking, well, they'll be on their last lap now, but still 4.5 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, it is quite short compared to other tracks we've done this season. But what was I going to say? Yeah, Agent Panda currently sat in 14th. Scored a point last night at Silverstone.
He did. Yeah. He's had a couple of, I think there was one in Performance and one in Division 2 where he finished 11th. So it was, I think it was Monaco. He was getting out of the way for people and just couldn't get a point. But then he was rewarded last night.
Yeah. Didn't finish last night. Quite a disappointing race, to be honest, but these things happen.
They do.
Maybe we touched on this briefly earlier, Rovers. You spoke about Catamies and his luck in the league, and now he's in the relegation fight in Division 1. You're not too far away from that, so do you feel he's going to, score any points and drop you into the relegation zone, or?
Hope not. Well, I don't know. If he can get back to the Catamies of what he's a league veteran, by the way. He's there aren't many that have been around here as long as him, apart from the people that kind of run the league, made the league. I don't know.
Yeah.
But if he goes back to how he used to be, then he might score some points. but I don't know. He seems to be not getting any luck at the minute.
Legend Panda improved and went up one place above Panini. Hot Sox in the Sauber. It was fourth. 50,000 behind his teammate.
What have we made of performance so far this season? What's been your standout moments?
Oh,
It's all been mad. There hasn't been a single race where it's been boring.
Yeah, I think that's as good an answer as I could have expected, really. Dan, anything that sticks out from this season so far?
I mean, I wasn't there with you both, but Belgium was that start.
Yeah.
It's definitely up there.
Monza, I think, was one of the most incredible finishes, along with Belgium.
Yeah, Monza's final lap was.
Monza was off the charts.
Just had a look at Willie Tix, and he seems to be very close with a Red Bull. There's a Red Bull that's just gone past him. I don't know who that is, but it's got to be Blue Flag.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering because Willie Tix was going down the straight, looked like he was slipstreaming him, and Blue Flag didn't move out of the way. But then they seem to race each other, contact, but then there was no kind of like movement. They're coming around together now. I think we're seeing a bit of desync.
Do you think there'll be any more faster times in this session?
We could definitely see Blue Flag challenge for third. The only reason I say not second and first is because of the ultra soft tyres.
Yeah, Blue Flag's one of them. Remco's just started another flyer. Blue Flag has kind of left it a bit late to put a time in. Willie Tix does retire. Just quickly in the comments, Pagani says I'm a bit slow. Just going to start at the back, stay out of the way, just pretend I'm Goy Carp. And Joe says, hi guys, I'm back. I thought Dan was racing tonight. Do you care to answer these allegations, Dan?
I'll be honest. I set a 131 dead on the ultras, and then went into the practice, and the ultra softs after 2 laps sent me into the wall, and I just saw into the future and saw me on stream being caught going into the wall, and thought better of it, really.
Well, it's a shame because I would have loved to have commentated on that moment. Just that moment,
Yeah.
you ploughing into a wall. It would have involved a lot of laughter.
Yeah.
So it's a shame that
Sure.
you decided not to participate.
I'm just invalidated on the last
Oh
corner.
no, did he? And Remco goes even quicker. We've got one more on track, that's Aaron. He is on the flyer.
To answer your standout moment, I'd have to say the preheated of him winning at France, and when he spun, that was probably the main thing for me.
Okay.
Got a glimmer of hope that he bottled it, but
Yeah, just go. Well, Aaron goes third. Yeah, I just literally looked down, and Willie Tix has confirmed that there is some desync because he was nowhere near Blue Flag.
okay,
Um,
that sorts itself out. Ah, that's what I haven't done. The teams.
Teams. Ah,
We got a formation lap though, luckily.
we have. Shrimpy,
I'm
get that clock. Yeah, get that clock ready.
And whenever you're ready.
Who's taken over the other Haas? Has anyone? No.
No.
There's just the one.
just the one. And it's pole position.
Are we ready?
But shall I say it whilst we're going around the formation lap, or
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I'll have a drink of water first.
You're gonna need it.
Wet the neck. Right, what's my time to be? A 26.4?
26.8 or something like that. I'll have a quick look. Hold on a minute. Whatever it is, it should be easily beaten.
Oh wow.
26.4. Oh yeah, 26.44. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, while we wait for your team announcement, the guys are deciding their strategies. Looks very dry. A couple of clouds there, but it does seem like it's going to be a dry race by the looks of things.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
you
whilst
said-
people are waiting, they've probably already looked at the teams and thought, I don't even need to be told.
Alright
Well-
guys, whenever you're ready.
Alright,
Want to
ready?
do a countdown?
Yeah, I will do. 3, 2, 1, go.
In the Ferrari, we just have Adrian Panda. In the Mercedes, we have FTRL Hamilton. In the Red Bull, we have Blue Flag and Cat. In the Renault, we have Willie Six and Michael C. In the Haas, we have Remco. Force India is Cress and Matt Cause. McLaren is Aaron and FTRL Panini. Toro Rosso is Chicken Guy and Tim and 12. Sauber is Panda and Arcs, and Williams is Plexus.
Wow. Whew. Get his DOS
I
on then.
Smashed it.
I even stopped it a tiny bit late, so.
Oh,
It's just 17.9.
oh,
instead.
smashed it.
So pretty much a second faster.
No, that's like 6 seconds faster, isn't it? It was a 24.
9 seconds.
9 seconds.
It's the water. Yaz distilled natural mineral water. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, there are other brands available, of course. But Asda, if you
Yes.
if you fancy chucking
Yeah,
some money our way, get your name about.
We offer that.
Yeah, get your name about. We'll sort that out for you.
Sponsor FTRL. Please contact the league owner, FTRL Aaron.
We get some free water off them. All right, so obviously £5 off voucher. So the top 10 obviously starting on the tyres that they qualified on. Only 3 starting on the ultras, and apparently they don't last that long with temperatures. And 2 outside the top 10 on the supers, and the other 4 on softs. So it's some differing strategies as they come round to form on the.
I feel like Blue Flag's gonna be a bit like Verstappen. He's gonna go on the hardest compound and just have a blinding start.
Just go on board with Willie Ticks quick. He's supposed to be 4th, and he's just trundling around on my screen.
He's on the racing line for me.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's something my end. I need a better camera angle than that, Codemasters. Okay.
Right, here we go.
Right, okay, here we go. We're in. Willie
5
Ticks
red
his pole
lights.
on mine. 5 red lights. Here we go. We're away. Okay.
Well, there's a challenge here. Academy's looked at it.
Ooh.
There's some
A bit of
contact.
contact at the front.
I think there was a bit of contact. Through the S's they
This is
go,
a
there's
place
contact
like
there.
this.
Line across the circuit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one.
Gonna be a cut
Oh.
in turn 4.
Toro Rosso off track. I have no
It's
idea where
chicken
that wing went or came from. Catamies goes into
Oh,
the
Chicken
lead.
Guy's hit into Hammer Time. All the way down in 13th. I think Chicken Guy's last one on the right side. If I'm not mistaken. No, it's Panini's last wing, I believe, on the left side.
Oh, there's more contact at the back. There's a piece of something stuck in the road.
But Remco's fallen down to 3rd. my screen. Willie 6 is second. Not sure if that's the same for you, Shrimpy.
Willie Tix is last on mine.
Right.
Physically and on the board as well.
I'm second on my screen.
Is his car second?
Yeah. He's ahead of Remco and behind Cameron's.
Right, okay. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It might fix itself. Well, position changes. Cress going up 4. Tim 12 goes into the pits.
Not ideal.
I'm getting some terrible camera angles.
Goes up the inside of Nini. Didn't look as though he fought it. Aaron dropped down to 6th from 3rd.
Oh, I thought Aaron had a moment there.
Keep a close eye on Blue Flag as he works his way.
He's running away with it already, as usual in the performance league.
That cause.
Down straight.
Yeah, that Force India. Too much power.
Remco and Willie 6 battling on my screen.
Well, when I go to Remco, he's on his own.
I wonder if they collide, what will happen on your screen, but don't want anyone to be a lab rat and test that.
Lap 3 DRS enabled. We've got a move
Blue
by.
flag down the inside of the
Yeah.
chicken guy.
Pretty good. He's immediately gone defensive. Well, he's shifted back over to the racing line. On mine, Willie Tix is in the lead, actually he's in the wall.
Oh, massive
he's
slide.
gone. He slid. That's a broken wing. And he topples down.
Yeah, he's
Gone.
retired.
So-
Okay, that might fix things. My end. Something wrong with the lobby, I think. Codemasters, thanks for that.
Well, it's a noble sacrifice from Willie 6 to sort their history out. Blue Flag, he's running wide tonight. I'm not sure if he's got an issue with his pedals or...
Well, he's up five places. Matt Cause is on the charge. He's going for a move on Panda. Very respectful. Panda's going to have the inside though. And Matt Cause kind of tucks in.
They're also on the boat. They're on the same strategy as well. I think Matt's going to have it round this right-hander if he can make it stick. He will get a lot of speed. More than Panda as well.
Well, everything seems in order on my stream, apart from Aaron having to pit. Are those the ultras, or does he have a little bit of damage?
We'll have to find out.
I know you were saying, Dan, that they only last sort of 2 or 3 laps. Yeah, he's going to the softs, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they do. If you overheat them, they can become useless very quickly. So, wouldn't be surprised to see 3rd and 4th catch 2nd and 1st very quickly.
Well, Matt Cause, yeah, he is rapid in this race. Maybe he... Oh, something's happened to Cress. Cress is tumbling down the order. And he's had a spin somewhere.
Agent Panda goes
Here
down
we go.
the side of Cress. Oh, he's run wide.
Has he run wide? Oh, no. Drag race. Okay.
DRS. DRS for Panda.
He's in hot lap. This is a move.
Oh! Breaking point, has he got it right? Oh, it's a gorgeous overtake.
Stunning.
Dean's at Texas.
His fans go wild. Oh no, has he run wide there? Okay. My cornering eye lost. I got excited. That's all it was. Now then, huge train between Tell, Michael C, Blue Flag and Panini. In
Boys,
fact,
a move
Michael
from
C,
It's a big dive. Blue Flag, DRS now.
this could be
Double
3
overtake
wide.
by the looks of it.
All 3 wide, turn 1. Are we? Oh, contact. A little bit.
Tom's diving right up there.
And look at,
Flag
oh,
on.
Michael C's. Oh wow, this is incredible.
Panini's in this battle as well now. That Red Bull through the corners
Oh.
is fantastic.
Who was that cutting the corner? I think that was Tell. He had no option, I think.
5-car battle now. This DRS section is so important.
I also want to keep an
Michael
eye.
C's not gonna have any.
I also want to keep an eye on the time from Ox to Remco, because Remco and Catmaze are both on the ultras. Matt Cors has caught up to Ox now.
DRS for Blue Flag, its camera is really weird.
Yeah, that's horrible. It's gone
Down
for
the
it.
side he goes.
Yeah, and he'll cover the inside here. He switched to the left hand side for the inside coming up here. Yeah, good driving. Oh, something happened? No. So Blue Flag is all... Oh, wow, okay. Something did happen.
Panini around the outside of Michael. Michael seeing Panini again. Panini eases off. Panini DRS, he's going to have a run on Michael here.
Yep. That McLaren engine, though. Can he get there? Oh, has he gone for Blue Flag as well? Oh!
What a move.
Yeah,
Bit
but
of a
Blue Flag's
dive,
going to have
but
the
he has
inside.
got- Or not go side by side through there. Hamilton picks up a penalty.
Yeah, penalties are just going to come in thick and fast. Crescent Tim Pitt. Not sure what's going on there. Plexits. We haven't spoke about him. He's in the Williams. He's in as a reserve tonight. And he's obviously quick, but to take a Williams to 5th. There we go. Matt Cors and Ox.
Oh,
Ox.
down inside, dives it. He needs
Ox-
a good race tonight, Ox.
Ox has gone for the move. It's not bad. A little bit of a lunge, but the gap was there. Matt Cors, old Matt Cors, wouldn't be happy about that, but I think he'll try again. He's got a penalty. Now then, Catamaze pits. Remco
This
stays
is the
out.
level Matt will be having to deal with if he gets promoted. So, Ox. That was quite a late defensive move. Ooh.
Matt Cors is off track. Was it a little bit late? I didn't quite catch it.
I think it was a massive dive plus late on the brake, sorry.
Oof. Did Ox just squeeze himself through there?
I think Matt eased off completely.
Okay. I just noticed Catmaze has gone onto the supers. Is that a committed 2-stop?
I mean, the pit entry's not that bad here, but still 40 seconds at least for the pit stop.
Yeah, meanwhile, the train from 6th to 9th is still active.
Aaron up the inside of Agent Panda.
Yep, didn't quite catch that, but well, Agent Panda is doing okay. I hate this camera angle. That's just terrible.
Yeah.
Were you on board with Chicken Dude?
I was on board with Michael C and got the exact same one.
Right.
That causes loss of about 5 tenths on socks.
Remco pits. Now Remco will surely go to the softs. I fully expect Catmies to go back into the lead, but by how much? There's a Mercedes pitting in the background. That's tell.
Oh no, they're softs for Remco.
Where's Catmies?
Hamilton's in the pits
Catmies is well ahead.
for the soft tyres.
Seems an early pit stop on lap. Well, it was the end of lap 7 for him, wasn't it? Unless he's got a wing change.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I'm not sure. He's in there quite a while.
Okay. Potentially a wing change for Tell then.
20 laps. That causes Knox again. Like lap 10, 11, the super soft runners will start pitting.
Yeah, potentially.
Knox
Here we
goes
go.
very defensive.
Matt Cause forces himself up the inside.
Well, he just hasn't got any. He'd not even take that corner.
Yeah, maybe low brake pressure as well. I don't know. Chicken Guy and Michael C.
I don't think the people that Matt has raced against earlier this race have put as much in fight on.
We've also got to think about Blue Flag. He's managed to get himself from last place up to 5th on the soft tyre in the Red Bull. That's not bad. And that's Matt Cause.
He'll be running those tyres till about lap 20, 21, 22, and then he'll go on to the Ultras and just make a massive go of it.
Ooh. Catmies and Michael C. Michael C is going to fight this one. Terrible camera angle again.
Michael C won't care if you're not racing him. If it's for his position, he will battle you for it. I think I've just summed up Michael C in the whole of FTRL there.
Well, Catmies has warmed his tyres up and he's away a little bit.
Yes, he will have to deal with this little couple of obstacles of Blue Flag, Nini and Chicken Guy ahead of him. Chicken Dude, sorry.
Shrimpy, has anything caught your eye? What have you been watching?
I've just been watching Matt Cause and just watching how he sort of goes about keeping his tyres in check, keeping his fuel and stuff, possibly for a late sort of push for the win. I think he's in a good place currently. A lot of pace, undoubtedly a lot of pace.
Yeah, he's on the charge. We've got a battle, 3-way battle it seems. Panini, Chicken Guy and Catmies. Catmies getting held up unfortunately.
Oh, contact. Down inside goes Catmies. Chicken Guy's not going to battle that. Nearly loses it. Panini pits.
Very wise from Panini getting out of that battle pit early, I think.
Boxing and that cause battling still. All these battle, Blue Flag is it's going to be up there.
Oh, we've just lost Cress. Unfortunately, can't find out what happened. We have seen a higher frequency of safety cars recently in league racing. I mean, from 0 to 1 is quite a higher frequency. I mean, anything more than...
Matt calls DRS. Can't imagine they'll stay out much longer on these tyres.
Here we go, this is a move.
We're going to make the corner this time. Oh, Ox brakes a lot later. Interesting.
That was a better approach by Matt Cause, I think.
Yeah, much more sensible.
We've got.
Is there anyone? Sorry, go on.
I was just going to say, Ozone Hammer, which is Hammer Time 95 in the chat, saying Matt calls for the win. Willie Tix says, I just retired, it was too trippy. Okay. And Joe said move of the season. I think we're a bit behind on that one, so we'll have to imagine what he's talking about.
Blue flag, going for a move on Panda. Up the inside. Don't think Panda's fighting it that much. He is. Do not get Dercier through that section.
Oh, that's a good move by Blue Flag there.
Yeah, so how far is he going to go? Ox has pit, and he comes out 3.5 seconds behind Aaron, who's on 7 lap stops. Aaron could 2-stop as well.
Catme's getting close to Panda.
Flex it's running in second. He's quietly going about his business in that Williams though.
Catme's has made it through, but he's having to fight Panda for this one. I can't get a decent camera angle.
Breaks later.
Yeah, superior tyres, I think. Well, age of tyre.
As well.
So
it makes a change for Panda because he's always in the Williams.
I think Blue Flag's got a terrific chance.
I did
Really
say,
putting on the TV drive, isn't it?
party before.
Because these guys are going to come out in traffic.
Championship leader going into the pits.
He hasn't got pit for about 9 laps and he's still setting really good race pace as well. I mean, his next battle is Catman's and he'll have to pit again. Catman's will be pitting in about 5 to 6 laps time, so even if he does get past, he won't have to worry that much.
Yeah. So Matt calls Plexits and Panda all pitted there. It's Panda who's kind of... Oh, he's close with Michael C at the moment.
So everyone's near enough coming up to their pits or have already pitted. Shrimpy Rovers, anyone come alive on their new tyres or are they better on their old?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look right down.
Perhaps Oxhox, well, it was the undercut really. Is this a move by Michael C? Locks up a little bit. Panda just keeps the position. Yeah, Oxhox has undercut Matt Cause and has given himself a 1.5 second advantage to him.
Mm-hmm.
With Catme's, that's a committed 2-stop surely. I can't see Catme's winning it from here. So I don't know if it was just... Yeah, I think there's some kind of error there. Unless he knows something we don't, but I can't imagine.
I mean, referring to the real life Grand Prix again, Kimi went from ultras to softs, and Hamilton went supers to softs. No, I think he did a 2-stop actually. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and he did make a late push of about 1 seconds off, so could be something.
Well, what's letting Matt Cause down is his accumulation of penalties. That's the 3rd one that I've seen. There might be some more that I didn't see.
Can quickly check. Oh my. He has 4.
Ooh. Although he has caught up to Ox.
So looking at a minefield full of penalties there in that cause now. Right. The two Red Bulls going to challenge each other.
I wonder if Blue Flag knows about Katami's tyre choice. Like, he knows he's on the Supers now, but will he remember that he qualified on the Ultras? Well, hang on. Surely he will.
Yeah, I don't think his tyres would have lasted this long had he been on the Supers from the start. He wouldn't be setting this kind of pace either, catching up to Blue Flag.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Remco, it's not just me. He has slowed down a bit on this compound.
Remco.
Yeah. Right, that gap is down at 2.4, 2.5 seconds from him to Camis.
Katami's looking at Blue Flag.
The more he battles, the more those tyres are going to degrade.
Yeah, that's a good point. Got a little train as well. Aaron Ox and Matt Cause.
Aaron's got significantly older tyres compared to those. Camis might look at it. Blue Flag goes defensive.
Switch back. There we go.
I don't think Simon's going to worry about that too much. He maintains a decent gap to him.
Ooh, what's happened here? Ox and Matt Cause side by side.
Matt Core still charging.
Aaron seems to have dropped off quite a bit from these two. I didn't see what happened.
I think it is his tyres compared to those. 11 laps old.
Ooh, late lunge by Ox. That was aggressive.
Matt's just going to get that power down the straight now.
And the slipstream.
Ox might be go with it. Chicken Guy's defenceless. Ox has touched Matt. He forces his way through.
This is getting a bit nip and tuck here. Yeah, there's constant contact. Oh, here we go.
Again.
That was a lot of contact, that one.
Yep. Massive wheel banging going on. Oh, Matt causes both there. You wouldn't normally brake around there.
Blue Flag pits after 15 laps.
Super softs.
Yep.
Yep. It's not a bad idea.
He's going to be very quick, this Blue Flag. I don't know where he's going to come out. Oh, there's a yellow sector 2 somewhere.
Blue Flag comes out just behind me.
Oh god,
Got a
he's...
lot of overtaking too.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he seems to have a better kind of position in the race. He's come out quite low down.
Well, Ox and that cause continues the battle. Wouldn't be surprised if someone retired from this battle. How aggressive it's getting.
Matt Cause doesn't have a lot of battery, but he is making sure he's using it.
He's almost run out completely.
Aaron and Chicken Guy.
Blue flag going to make a move on Nini down inside.
Position changes everywhere.
Oh, this battle now. Aaron, Chicken Guy, Plexus and Panda. Blue flag's going to be coming up to this very soon. Any battles you've been keeping an eye on, Shrimpy?
Again, just watching Matt Course steaming it. I had him in contention for the win, and his tyres are doing much better condition than Remco and Catmull's. But is it a possible ask to do what? 20? No, not 20. 17 laps? No, 16 laps on soft tyres. Can you ask these tyres to do that?
Well, they can ask them. Maybe they could say no.
Remco, he'll be 9 seconds ahead of Matt Causeway and Catmull's
I think
pits.
Matt really needs to hope that Catmull's and Remco have a big fight. Lose lots and lots of time.
I don't think there's going to be time for a fight. I think Catmull's going to pit relatively soon.
Yellow sector 3 somewhere. Getting a lot of yellows.
Tim and 12, he's going very slowly. I think he might have spun. When we go into the pits, I think he might well retire.
Blue flag has arrived to this train now.
Here he comes. Aaron gets out of the way completely.
Plexit's had a bit of a wobble.
Oh, blue flag, he's just got so much more grip and speed.
Oh, okay. Oh.
My heart just sank.
Yeah, and mine.
Heading around to Chicken Guy and Hammer Time. Getting close with Chicken Guy having a little look at the inside or not.
Chicken got like push for a...
Aaron's
Aaron's
retired.
retired.
He went to the pits. I thought he was putting on another set of tyres. We've got battles all over.
Chicken Guy must be getting past here. The better tyres, DRS, easy if you like.
Yeah, I wish I could see how good that move was, but obviously Codemasters gave me a terrible camera angle.
Remco picks for another penalty.
That could be.
Matt Cause has made a second. Remco passes cameras.
Yep. Ox is back with Matt Cause now.
Or dive. Nope. Blue flag. Coming up behind Panda and Plexus again. If you was Panda, would you let blue flag pass and just follow him past Plexus, or?
Maybe not, because he's top of the league. I would be. I personally, I would fight it. If I was like mid-table, yeah, let him go, because you haven't really got anything to go for. But
Yeah.
Is it worth ruining his tyres though for the fight?
oh no,
Whoa,
blue flag!
massive run.
I think he's missed his break in there.
He hasn't lost any wing from that.
There's a Toro Rosso there. I think that was Tim 12 getting lapped. Yeah, it was.
That might have been decent. Like the actual lunge. Because that should have had wing damage for some blue flag.
He was having a look there at Plexits, trying to stick his nose cone in. Gets a penalty, yeah.
DRS and that camera angle's awful, and again.
Plexits goes defensive.
Not much he can defend from.
All blue
Big
flag.
switch back.
Small
Around
amounts
the
of
outside.
contact.
Can you do it?
Oh! Now that was contact.
He's coming up to this battle on ultra softs. Those tyres are not going to last. Cannot see them going 9 laps.
Cammy's going for the old 3-stop.
Right, can Blue Flag catch up to Ox?
Now with Panda sitting top of the league in 6th at the moment, Aaron's retired. Chicken Guy only in 10th. It's looking good for him.
I don't think he's done there.
I saw the league table before tonight, and I think there was only one race win between the top 4 or something like that all season.
It just shows how consistency does more than just a win.
Yeah.
I believe that was by the preheated oven in France. If I'm not wrong.
Sounds about right.
The Blue Flag isn't really making any time. I think he's just trying to save a bit of ERS.
Yeah, he needs to get clear of this pack. Obviously penalties pending.
Yeah, with penalties. I mean, Matt Claus, he has... Oh my god. He has 5 and 2 warnings.
Cammys goes for a lunge up the inside of Plexits. Oh, there's contact and Plexits. He's off track. Cammys went on the inside, Plexits went through the camera. And Cammys still sets the fastest lap. Oh, and Plexits tries to retire. Fails to do so. Yeah, Plexits not happy.
Well, Academies is on the charge for Blue Flag, but he will have to nurse these tyres massively.
I'm still on board with Plexit, so yeah, he's going into the pits to retire. Yeah, Blue Flag is actually catching Ox, I think.
Yeah, he's come about 8 tenths a slap. Academies got DRS, softer tyres on Blue Flag. Simon just has no ERS.
Oh, he's gone for it.
It's a massive lunge.
There's been a few lunges.
Yeah, there's been a bit of aggression tonight.
Blue Flag puts his car in there. And this is turning into something.
A lot like Verstappen and Ricardo.
Oh no, the 2 Red Bulls.
Yeah, something's going to be reported into the stewards tonight regarding that.
Panda picks up a penalty.
Plexits hasn't actually retired.
I thought he was going to retire in the pits. But he's come out on
so did
ultras. I think he wants the fastest lap.
Well, Remke has...
Walks with a penalty.
This is second of the race. Calmes has 2 penalties.
This is Tim 12. Oh, Tim 12. Thought he'd hit.
Has 1.
Tim 12 was trying to unlap himself. Then he's ignored. Yeah, he's just been given a 5-second stop go for ignoring Blue Flag. Literally ignoring Blue Flag.
He's got DRS on Blue Flag. How much life has Calmes taken out of those tyres?
I think they must crumble before the end of the race. surely. It's because Tim 12 has been lapped. He's on those ultras for 4 laps now.
Team 12 is very close to blue flag as well.
Oh, he's picked up another penalty. There's
He's trying to challenge Simon for position here.
well, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't unlap yourself. It's just that because he's got a car behind him, which I think... No, it's not Plexus. I don't know who that's, say, Sauber.
Don't think blue flag's going to be
it
that
Sauber?
happy about this.
No, no, he won't. But the game will recognise that he's got a car behind him. Well, he did have a car behind him, and he's just getting constant blue flags. But he's obviously got a bit of pace.
Yeah, he wants to show it. I mean, he's gaining up to Cameras very quickly.
It's just that it's that debate, isn't it?
It's an awkward one, yeah.
It's a grey area.
Obviously, the driver wants to unlap himself.
Now, can Agent Panda hold on? He's in the point scoring position. He's got Chicken Guy on ultra soft tyres.
Yeah.
Oh, Chicken Guy is not challenging Agent Panda. I can see what's going on there. We'll just glide over that.
Panda, who's come back up to 5th.
Yeah, and then okay, Tim 12 does get out of the way for him. I think he realises that these two are actually having a proper battle here.
I think blue flag's going to be quite annoyed about that.
I think he'll be annoyed about a couple of things tonight. He just can't get the luck. It's been happening all season.
Yeah. 16 laps, those tyres for Lemko.
Give him a bit of airtime for a little bit. Yeah, look at Chicken Guy on very fresh ultras against Agent Panda on 10 lap softs. Using no ERS.
For a man fighting the championship, you'd think he'd go for these points.
Yeah. It's quite funny. I think we've seen everything tonight.
I mean, Panda finishing in the points would top it all off.
Oh, you said it now.
Oh, you said it now.
You've ruined his chances.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, double yellows. It might be because Tim 12's getting lapped. I don't know. Michael C and Panini.
Oh. No, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Academy's lost swing there because he did hit into the side of whoever Williams that was. Plexus.
Very difficult to see. There's a Williams there. It's Plexus. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Well, we could definitely see a podium for Panda here.
Plexus has tried to retire himself, and then yes, he has retired.
Matt Cause has an absolute minefield of penalties. 15 seconds, that would drop him very far down the good, let's just say that.
So any of Katmi's, Panda, well Ox, but I've seen Ox has got a penalty.
Cameron has 2.
Katmi's has 2, okay, so maybe not him. Panda
Has 3.
blue flag.
Has 1.
Okay, alright. Ox?
Has 2.
Well, there you go. Could be blue flags if he can stay within 3 seconds then. You say he's got what?
Stay within 15 of Matt Cause.
Panini and Michael C are still battling.
Well, I mean, they're so close together. The blue flag has relatively decent amount of life, I'd say, left in those tyres. He can push just for at least one lap. He'll take the life out of his tyres, but you know, it's at the risk you want to take, especially with the penalties going on.
Catmees has got Ox. I'm sure those two are going to be in a party together, both from Finland. You know, before Holland, there was Finland. That's all I'm going to say.
Is that on about the countries or the actual racing?
The racing.
Cartman's picks up another penalty. So
Oh, that's huge. Blue flag's going to get a podium here.
I think it's a deserved one after the season he's having. But let's not celebrate. Yeah, let's not get the champagne out.
Ox fights Catmees.
7th.
Yeah, he's been, how can I say?
Child-minded.
I didn't want to go that way. I did not want to say that. It came into my mind.
I mean, it's as though Chicken Dude is just watching him in case someone, like a mom at the park, who actually watches their kid.
Well, Panini and Michael C are having quite a battle. Every time I switch over, they're side by side, basically.
Have had some history going all the way back to Race Station versus FTRL.
Wow, okay, that is some memory. And Panini goes off track. Yeah, I do remember, not the history, but I remember the two leagues.
Awesome battle there, Catmans and Ox. Apologies.
So, Panda's right in this.
Simon is doing very well, just staying away. How hard is Matt Coors pushing to get away? Not very. He's running in no ERS.
Okay, glad that's cleared up.
And he has a revving glitch, which is still a thing thanks to Codemaster's brilliant work on the update.
Blue flag looking at Panda. He'll get in his slipstream. He's got a good amount of battery, 50%. Only a lap and a half to go.
Well, here we go. Oh, someone 12. God, a safety car would have ruined Matt Coors' life.
Yeah, I don't think it would come out now, though. With it being so close to the end. I don't think that's a thing.
It's Codemasters, there's always something.
Michael C.
Remco has 2 penalties, but I don't think he's got to worry about that. I think he's
yeah.
Unless he got a puncture, which I don't think he will.
Yeah, Matt Coors gets another one.
18 seconds.
He's not going to get a podium. He's probably going to finish 6th.
Yeah. Big for thereabout. I mean, he's going to be furious. The old Matt Coors might make a return tonight and start screaming.
Well, last lap, Remco's just got to get his car round, and he'll take the win.
Yeah, he's in no danger of being overtaken on penalties by Matt.
Panda's got his fuel light on.
All the drivers here, apart from Blue Flag here. Blue Flag down the inside. No, he's patient about it.
Well, this is where it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. Ox seems fairly close. Yeah, he's very close to Catmees. Catmees goes defensive. Terrible camera angle.
Just keep it on the track, Simon.
He can't hear you.
He might be listening to the stream. Agent Panda picks up a penalty.
Well, he could actually be overtaken by Chicken Guy in the end. Remco penultimate corner. Got to go back to this battle.
Has 4 penalties. As Agent Panda has 2. So
Remco gets the win.
Congratulations to Remco. Matt
Solid
Course crosses the line in second.
Now, where are these going to finish? Oh, is that a moment, or
Blue
is that
flag up to second?
blue flag second? Wow. Matt Coors
drive.
6th. It was just so much happening. Well, there we go. Michael C. Well, Panini 7th, Michael C. 8th. Hammer Time, FTRL. We haven't really spoke about Hammer Time. It's still a good finish. Points. Oh, Chicken Guy. Chicken Dude's having he's having a battle. Has he just stayed behind him so he could overtake on the last lap? If that's the case, that's cruel. That's seriously
harsh, yeah.
funny, but cruel. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Chicken Guy has 2 more penalties than Panda, so unless Panda blows up for some reason. I was defending it.
Yeah.
So, for 2 nights in a row, Agent Panda finishes in points. Oh, and he's left the session.
No, he's like that.
No.
Well, I'm sure the stewards will look at that as a finish. He lagged out 3 millimeters away from the line. No, that's a DNF. Alright, well, Remco takes the win. Blue flag gets his 2nd place. And I think it was Ox. Yeah, Ox gets 3rd. What a weird race. What a weird one. I'll try and, I think, get these, I'll try and suggest them. Blue flag. Not sure if I've got, I think I've got Ox, yeah I have. And Remco, I've got all of them. There we go. Alright, there's a classification. Did anyone get no penalties? Let's have a look. Well, Panini only had 1. As did Blue Flag. Everyone else having penalties.
Willie Tix didn't get any, but he was only around for about 2 laps.
Yep.
But he counts, I mean.
Well...
Agent Panda P10.
That's a stunning drive though from Blue Flag. 16th to 2nd. Here come the lads. When they're all in, we'll conduct the interviews.
I did say to Blue Flag before the race, I did say I'll see you in the podium interview.
You did?
Sign a good look.
You did. Right, I think they're all there. So, yeah, congratulations, top 3 on your podium performances tonight. In particular, congrats to Remco. Well done. That seemed fairly straightforward. Was it as straightforward as it looked?
To be fair, kind of, yeah. Yeah, because the pole position was close with Katamis, of course. We were the only 3 alongside with Aaron on the ultra softs. I just managed to get pole, but my turn 1 was awful, and then I was in P3. I just managed to tire still lap 6, pitted, and I saw that Aaron and Katamis both were doing 2 stops, so I knew that I was safe at that point, because I knew that a 1 stop was possible from lap 7. So I just managed it, and yeah.
Were you surprised that Katamis went to a 2-stop? Because I think we were.
Yeah, I was, because in lap 6 you could easily 1 stop, but I think because Jeff said in the beginning that a 2-stop was the better choice, but yeah, I think he always says that. So yeah, I have no idea why he did that. Because he did undercut me with like 3 seconds, so yeah, that was huge. He could have just won it today.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the league table. It puts you quite high up. I think
Yeah,
you're the
once
only
again.
you're the only driver now in performance, at least, to have 2 wins this season. Do you think now? Welcome to the Williams. Got to say that first. But do you think, looking at the rest of the calendar, We've got places like Britain, Mexico, Hungary, Azerbaijan, Spain, Abu Dhabi. Do you think you can add any more podiums to your collection?
Yeah, the problem is that I'm not really available on Wednesday, so I'm not really playing and driving much in this league. So
Ah.
that yeah, so I don't really have a shot at that title. Just some wins like these, and those feel good too. So
Well, if you are available on the Wednesday, you'd be a dangerous driver, I suppose, because 2 wins and all the rest of it. But yeah, congratulations for tonight. We hope to see you back as often as possible. And yeah, we'll speak to you next time.
thank you, thank you.
I really want to interview Simon after that. Can I just
Interview Ox first. He's got a chip off.
All right, okay, Shrimpy.
We'll start with a well done for P3. Good drive. What do you think of the race from your perspective in terms of the more dirty side of the race?
To be honest, I think it's pretty stupid to blame me. Okay, of course, I did make a few stupid dive bombs. But with the incident between me and Aaron, there was no contact on my screen. I think it's called desync. I made the move pretty early, I mean late, and then Aaron just ran wide into the runoff area. And yeah, I'm not happy about my driving, but I'm not also happy about Matt Curse's driving as well. So if you Matt Curse here, I'm here. Hi. And yeah. The pace, the race the race was pretty okay if you look at my pace, but still could have been better.
And for next week, how do you feel going into next week in a slower car?
I really don't know if I'm gonna drive. To be honest, I did join this race as a fill-in driver reserve, so I don't know. We'll need to see for next week.
I will pass on now to the blue flag and Rich T. Thank you.
Nice to see you in the podium interviews again, Ox.
Yeah, thanks.
I'd just like to say quickly before I move on to Simon, Remco, that Max Verstappen impression is coming along nicely.
Max Verstappen impression? Why?
Yeah, you
What do
sound
mean?
exactly like him.
Yeah,
I say this
I've
every
heard that
time
one
you hear.
before, yeah.
Or maybe it's Max Verstappen sounds like Remco.
Oh yeah,
Could be that.
you've had more
Maybe
wins.
You
he's
are
Max
the only
Verstappen.
ones who think so. Like, I've never ever heard that before, only from you guys.
I mean, you've got more wins than him than he did last season. So
Oh damn.
he's trying.
Ooh.
Moving on. Congrats on this P2, Simon. After all the bad luck in performance in Division 2, do you finally think this is a bit of like good karma's come your way?
Good car. I don't know about karma. Yeah, I mean, I got put in the Red Bull, and I think I made the most of that. If I managed to do a legal lap in qualifying, the lap I did was good enough for a P4 start, but I cut the final corner somehow like an absolute noob. But yeah, a little bit of luck went my way with a few goings on in front of me, people getting more penalties than I did, so yeah.
There was a couple of lunges and battles with your make-do teammate today. Is there any, there was obviously an incident in Italy, Monza.
Yeah, if you're trying to suggest there was any carryover from that, then no.
No,
No,
I'm saying
there's not.
there's not any love lost, but
But
do you think it was all fair racing today, or?
the I must admit I was a bit heated in the party when he lunged me at the end of the straight, but hey ho.
So
Quickly simmered down and just got on with it.
we saw a Division 2 driver get on the podium and then go onto the podium in his Division 2 race, that being the preheated oven. Do you reckon you can replicate that and get a podium
Um,
Germany?
It's FTRL, anything can happen. I quite like Germany, so it'd be a good track to be coming up for me. So
Yeah.
we'll have to wait and see.
And just the last one. Going into next week, what car do you think you'll be in? And it is Silverstone. It's a familiar track from this week.
I don't know, I'm probably looking McLarenish, possibly.
Mhm.
Who knows?
Silverstone. Apologies.
Silverstone, not a great track for me. I mean, it started off okay last night, but quickly went wrong.
Well, hopefully it picks up next week in performance. Revers, do you want to sign off or?
Well, I was going to say, tomorrow is the first time we're streaming something, Dan. Get a quick
The
plug
GT
in.
Sport League. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to be streaming that tomorrow night for the first time ever. So yeah, 8 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, hope it goes well. Back to the F1 next week. We're Monday. Where are we? You did say before the stream. Now I can't remember.
Germany.
Germany
Yes.
next week. Division 1 Monday, Division 2 Tuesday, same time, same place. Hope everyone has a nice evening, and we'll see you soon.